He's bought a bunch of sub two deals, and I didn't want any of that.
So down right there, initials here.
Okay.
This is basically saying and disclosing that you're no longer the owner of the property. I have an agent calling me, asking me for help on their listing. Let's check it out.
Yo, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Doing amazing, bro. What's up with you?
So I got this listed, man. I had it on the market for like 4 or 5 months, man. She has no equity in the house, bro. It's got to be a sub two. She ain't working, so she already told me she missed one payment already, you know? And she just wanted to get rid of the house. We have explored the option as sub two before, but she was trying to see if we can sell it on the market traditionally. But she see now it's not moving, you know? And she don't have the money to come out of pocket for me to lower any.
Okay, how soon is she trying to move on this?
As soon as possible.
I could give her a call.
Her name is Casey.
Awesome, I'll give Casey a call and I'll let you know as soon as the contract's signed. Bye-bye. So agents, if you have a seller in a position where the listing's not selling, the seller's getting ready to give up, might not have equity, might be behind, this is your opportunity to call somebody up and structure a deal before you lose the listing. Understand, in this position, my guy Isaiah reached out to me. He's a badass real estate agent. Whenever deals like this he can't sell on the market, he'll give me a call and we can structure a deal and we can do more deals. If you have a listing you're struggling with, let me know, shoot me a DM. I will jump on the phone with your seller. I will lock up the deal and I will make sure you get paid. Let's grow, baby.
Our call has been forwarded.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Casey?
Yes.
Was my phone acting up or was my call going through?
It was going through, but I was busy.
I'm so sorry about that. But is right now a good time to talk?
Yeah, what's up? Who is this?
This is Chris Silva. Isaiah gave me your number and told me about the situation that's going on with your property. I actually specialize in these types of deals. My understanding is you had an offer similar to this, but you kind of wanted to wait it out. And he let me know that you were thinking about just turning it over to the bank. And then that's when he reached out and he was like, Chris, I know you got the solution. I said, let's get on the phone with Casey and see what we could do to help her.
Okay.
Why are you selling this property? Is it vacant or is it still occupied?
It's vacant. I moved out of state.
Okay, cool. Where'd you move to?
Georgia.
Georgia, nice. Were you originally from El Paso or what
No, I was military.
Oh, military. Thanks for your service. Appreciate that. Okay, cool. What is the mortgage balance on this?
I'm not sure. I haven't looked because I haven't been able to make a payment. So.
Okay, what is your monthly payment on this?
I think it's 18 or 19.
And how many payments are you behind already?
Probably like 4.
Okay, and then December's coming up already. Okay, and you don't have the means to make any of those payments. Do you remember what your interest rate is?
6.9 or something.
How soon did you want to move on this?
As soon as possible. I wanted it like out of my hands.
So just based on it, I mean, it's super high, but I think I might be able to help you. Basically, the way it would work is I would catch up whatever we're behind, the 1900 in the 4 months, and I would take over your mortgage subject to. So what does that mean? Is I'm going to continue to make payments on the property. The best thing about this is, 1, you don't go into foreclosure, you don't have a foreclosure on your record, and 2, this is going to help you just get rid of the house. Now, as far as all the closing costs and all that, do you have any funds to come up with any type of closing costs? No? Okay. So then I would take care of all of the closing costs on this.
But the thing is, he's bought a bunch of sub two deals, and I didn't want any of that. I know a foreclosure is not ideal, but I also just want the property like out of my hands. Like, I don't want to have to deal with it anymore.
Okay. So on the case, so I buy hundreds of properties exactly like this. You don't want a foreclosure on your record. Like, that's the number one thing. And the reason why is, in the future, you're probably going to want to buy a house. However, a foreclosure doesn't come off your record until 7 years. Now, in the case of a subject to, yes, the debt remains in your name, but I am responsible for making those payments. So this is not only helping you, but it's benefiting you, because now you're not going to have a foreclosure on your name. Now, once I'm able to build equity into the property, so meaning the property values go up, then I refinance and that comes off of your name. This is being serviced by a third-party servicing company. So the payments are going to be made to them. They're going to be making the payments to your bank. So you're not even going to have to worry about the property. You're not in charge of
Okay.
taxes. You're not in charge of insurance, maintenance, tenant, anything in that nature. You're not in charge of any of that. We're responsible for the entire property. The reason why we buy properties like this is because it's cheaper debt. And two, the banks are the ones that win at the end of the day. And in this case, we're not getting no banks involved. We're just taking over your mortgage and we're continuing to making payments on it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. These are the ways we buy all of our properties. It's a very, very simple process. The way it would work is I'll draft up the agreement. I could send that over to your email right now. Everything's still gonna go through a title company. I'm gonna need a few documents from you. Your latest reinstatement, your mortgage statement. Once title company runs a title exam to make sure that you're the owner of the property. Is there any other liens on the property that I should be aware of?
No.
Okay, that the only lien on the property is the bank. Once they draft up all the documents, we could get you a mobile notary there to Georgia. Basically, you'll sign, they'll have an overnight label, you sign it back. At the time of closing, the deal will fund.
Okay, I do have one question though.
Yes,
Since
ma'am.
you are familiar with this, how likely is it, like, since I still have it on my name, if I did want to buy a house in the process?
You're actually able to go out there and still buy another house. Because what most people think is they think it's gonna count against their DTI. However, after 12 months of ownership that I have of the property, then the debt is being serviced by a third-party escrow company. You're not in charge of the debt. So now we're able to show your new loan officer, hey, I sold this property subject to, here's proof that they've been servicing the loan and they've been making payments for the past 12 months. I am not the owner of the property. And now the loan officer is able to wipe that off your DTI. Does that make sense? So within 12 months, if you want to go get a bigger house, you can go out there and get a bigger house. Sounds good, Casey. So what I'll do is have the TC draft that up and it will be in your email shortly. I'll give you a call here in a few.
Okay.
Have an amazing day. We'll talk soon.
You too.
Bye-bye. Okay, so the first page where it's going to ask you for your seller initials, that's going to be the property address. Right there's the approximate existing mortgage, which is 223196657. Second page, same thing. It's going to have your name as the seller. It's going to say 30 days after clear title or sooner is when we're going to close. We're trying to close before your next payment, which is December. I don't know if we'll close before then. However, it should be probably a little after that. But we're going to reinstate the loan. Same thing, your initial down at the bottom. The next page is closing costs. 100% are going to be paid by the buyer, which is ourselves. We're going to be paying all the closing costs. You could same thing down there, seller initial. The next is just saying that there is an addendum, subject to addendum, which we're going to go through right now. You could hit the seller initial down at the bottom, and then we're on page 5. So here it's just saying what you're behind the 3841 approximate. That's meaning that we're going to take over and we're going to catch that up. The property is going to be turned over vacant to us. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to text me. This is my personal cell, or give Gary an email and he'll respond probably a lot faster. Miss Casey, if you need anything, you let me know, and you have yourself an amazing day, okay?
You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.